All right, guys, lock in. We're gonna do some reaction. Let me just make sure, check something really quick. Yep, we're good. All right, let's go. Get into it.
I
This
literally
is when unstable SMP gets too real. All right, let's go ahead and do this.
put everything into that build. And guess what? You show up and it's destroyed. And now all of my friends and my builders are now just in the mafia or dead. And honestly, I'm just so sick of it.
That's really funny. You guys conquered your fear. Why do you think
I do just have to say though, like the unstable SMP stuff is so cool to me. I want to do something like that with like a show on Bedrock. I mean, but it'd be so difficult to do. But I think it'd be so cool to do, not to their extent, because I don't think anybody will be able to create cinematic stuff like they do. But I think some people could make really cool stuff. But I just think like the extent that they've took this to and the storyline behind it, absolutely incredible. All right, let's go ahead and continue.
I care about fear so much? Because fear is control. What do you not have control over?
This is not a joke. We made it all this way, and you just burn the one thing that's leading us there?
Do you hear what I'm saying?
Yes, I hear what you're saying.
You're going to get yourself killed if you go there. I'm not going to sit by and watch as you throw yourself into a battle that's not yours to fight just so you can die.
And what's the alternative?
Not fighting.
You have no idea what true loyalty is, bruh. You don't know what it's actually.
Lecture you on how real life works? Loyalty is a figment of your imagination. People only believe in loyalty when it's convenient. The only thing that people will trust is by you keeping them safe. And when that goes out the window, so does the loyalty.
Spoke. I don't know what could have possibly caused you to be in this situation in this state.
You don't understand. If I were to kill your closest friends, maybe you'd understand how I felt right now.
I mean, in theory, you're right, except that probably all the people that you're thinking about are already dead.
You know, it's funny. There's just one problem with your logic, Parrot. This isn't about you anymore.
It never was about me. It was about everybody else on the server and everybody that you thought you could control.
You think the server has people in it. It doesn't. It's the people that we love the most that tear us apart.
Remember what you did. Every day I thought back to the beginning of the server when I had nothing. You were there. You taught me so much about the server. You opened my eyes to what this server could be. And then you took it away. Right when you showed me a vision of what it could have been, you took it away.
We're getting you out of here. Come on.
Dude, why on earth should I trust you at all? You stole my mace, got my farm destroyed, and you keep fighting the law. Instead of just admitting that you're in the wrong from everything you put me through.
Come on and leave. Why are you just...
I just can't trust you, bro. I just can't. Why should I trust someone who's not willing to change?
Bro, look, you can't do nothing. What are you doing?
Flame, he's not an ordinary player. He doesn't end on a loss.
Or can you just admit that I'm stronger than you?
You can be the strongest.
That's it?
Yeah.
So you don't care anymore? Or do you just finally realize that it's not close? That you don't stand a chance?
I guess not. I guess you're the strongest.
Just remember that skill always beats power.
I am protecting the server. I'm not protecting the server from Ashwag. I'm not protecting it from the Mafia. I'm protecting it from you. Because you never change. You pretend to have morals that take advantage of those that you deem friends. You pretend that you're protecting us, but that family that you say you protect has been living.
I'd just say, what do y'all think is like the hardest SMP quote or unstable SMP quote, and who was it by? That's a hard question even for me. I've watched probably almost every single unstable SMP video. I'm trying to get into the Mafia arc right now, but I would have to say if I had to choose one of the hardest quotes, it would have to be like I'd rather die standing than live kneeling. Was a hard ass quote. All right, anyway, let's continue.
In fear for the past year.
Do you guys not understand what just happened?
I am doing things my way. I've been running this.
What could you possibly be trying to do that would drive you to the point where you killed another member of your own faction?
You're trying to bring us to a full war.
Are you guys not ashamed of yourselves? This is not even about giving people hope anymore. This is about trying to tear us apart.
Do you know how we ended up in this situation? All right, well, I'll jog your memory. It was right after you revealed my identity of when I was an Invis player.
Yeah.
Before you did that, I mean, I was pretty much able to do whatever I wanted. So this is literally all your fault.
Give up, dude. Blame, bro. Like, dude, I thought you were about to kill him. What? I'm surprised.
I mean, I realistically could have killed him, but like, who really cares about what that random dude thinks? Like, it doesn't even like mean anything. Like, even if I swayed his opinion and made him believe I'm some master or like I'm good at the game or whatever, it just, what does that even do?
Because why, in what world, would you ever think that I would join your mafia? You tried at Capital City. You tried in multiple instances. Does this not make you realize? Because we would rather die standing than live kneeling. And it just seems like you can't wrap your head.
Okay, that's not where I got that quote from. That's actually really convenient that that popped up. That's not where I got that quote from. I got it from Deputy Ace when he was okay. Spoiler. Skip a little forward if you don't want to hear this. When Deputy Ace was protecting Parrot and Theo, he goes up to talk to Lettuce because he was Lettuce's best friend and tried to convince him to not do it. And Lettuce was saying like, "You're gonna die here, Ace. You're gonna die here." And he goes, I would rather die standing than live kneeling." And then and they killed him. That's where I got the quote from. I didn't know he said it before. Anyway, continue.
Head around that.
Things need to be done. You know, this is like, sometimes we just gotta do things. Like, I don't care about the rules. I don't care about the code. Things need to be done to make the society as good as it can be.
I don't know what it is with you fools thinking you can change the way the server works, but you can never betray the Mafia, because the Mafia is the server. Land you stand on, that grass that you grew, that grave you just made, it all belongs to me. And it's going to continue to be that way.
I don't know how much further I can go. I've lost so much doing this. But also, if you think I'm about to let this world take everything from me again, you're dead wrong. So just turn back now. Like, don't you see? If you do this, everything I've done, everything and everyone I've had to sacrifice, it'll all have been for nothing.
My way is the only way to make sure that the server thrives in the way it needs to be. The only way for all of these split civilizations, all of these highly skilled individuals sticking to their own, preventing any sort of solid growth happening on the server, is because they're not unified under one cause.
I don't think you understand that no matter what you do, this war isn't going to end. Remember how you said that fear is control? I used to think that the one thing that always beat fear was hope, but it's not. It's unity. So you're saying we just run out, we just pick some random spot and we settle down there for the rest of time? That's what you're saying?
I'm saying we settle down there until this blows over.
Weren't you the one who told me that, like, sitting out in the middle of nowhere, trying to just run from all of your problems?
I just don't really care about society or anything. I really only care about my personal goals. Because like at the end of the day, I can do all this talking, but if I don't really prove what I'm aiming to be, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. It doesn't make me better at the game.
Fine, bro, you're being the strongest player just invites competition. Every world, every server, like everything has a way of balancing itself naturally. Have you ever became the strongest on a server and not experience people trying to take you down or trying to take your title?
Like, I don't mind competition per se, and like I don't need to be the strongest. It's just like I just want some type of title.
What you're doing is wrong, and trying to kill them is wrong.
So
right here,
you're
this
dying
scene.
for Parrot and Theo? We can build a better
It's
world
not
right
just
now.
Parrot, it's Theo. It's what they stand for.
I promise you this server is going to be a better place.
You know it's not. I've tried to tell you that over and over again, yet you don't listen. So I'm finally making that change for myself.
Ace, you're gonna die here. You're going to die.
I'd rather die standing than
Live kneeling.
Why are you standing in the way?
Because how are you going to execute him in front of the whole server? How is this fair?
I don't want to die.
Bro. Stop.
Okay, I thought this scene was so sad with Spectacle because his last words were, "I don't want to die." That was that's so sad. Dude, Spectacle shouldn't have been killed. It was but I mean, like, he wasn't a big character of the story anyway. But I still think, though, like, how he went out was so sad. Because, like, I don't want to die. That's just such a sad thing. And then just, boom, killed him right there.
Get out!
You can be...
It was literally me. It was genuinely...
It's okay, Parrot. I've decided to do this.
And let it be known, that if anyone tries anything like that to any of you, to anyone in law, that I'm not afraid to do this again. This is merely an example of how we will stop these criminals across our server.
This is why you will never win. You are weak because of the people you care about. Do it. Creep me out if you can. Here, I'll throw the fishing rod away. I'm not even gonna escape. Your morals make you weak.
My past is inevitable that people are going to attack me. And like today, we didn't even do anything and we got attacked. People are going to attack me simply off of the reputation I built.
If you guys really want to kill me, then just do it. I don't fear dying. And I just can't, I'm not going to live in a server that doesn't want me. If the server doesn't want justice against people like Wembu, Flame, then fine. I just can't keep hurting more people.
My name is something that's strong, then people actually treat me like something. But if I don't have any name, then I'm like nobody.
It's too late. Look, I knew I wasn't going to win. You were always meant to be king, and I knew that the moment the execution against you failed, but it's not like it really matters. The server is too far gone now. I tried to warn you, Parrot. I really did.
That was a really good video. Such a good video. All right. Well, next video.